Alright, so this is a re-up video about conditionality because I was looking at past videos about this one, the old ones that I've done like a year ago or a year or two ago. I don't know if, yeah, 2 years ago or ish. And I realized that there were some errors in there, and again, I'm just doing a re-up, right? This is a re-up video. And with these re-up videos, it's gonna be I guess, more accurate in a way. But anyway, it's gonna be conditionality, part of the beginning series. Actually, to be honest, conditionality is one of those harder topics in the beginning series, so that's why I hesitated if these re-up videos should be made in the beginning or in the intermediate, but I think I'll leave it in the beginning because it is what it is, alright? So before we go on with learning more about this, we have to understand the concept of conditionality, right? And conditions, right, have to be met in order for something to happen. So there's a condition required for something to happen. It's a conditional statement. For if you've studied geometry, you would understand that there are things like conditional statements. If blah 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 happens, then blah 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 blah, right? It's those if and then statements, right? That's a condition statement because it states that there has to be some sort of condition to be met in order for something, an action or situation to occur, or an event to occur, right? Well, same with here. It's the same concept. Something needs to be met in order for something to occur properly, right? It expresses hypothetical situations, right? Remember, if something blah blah blah, if I'm saying a story, or if like if you're just describing something, if right, you're giving these hypothetical statements, hypothetical situations that are not always 100% accurate or true or will happen, right? Or certain. That's the key word there, certainty, which gives us to the next point, is it expresses uncertainty. So it's not going to be 100% fulfilled. So how do we make it 100% fulfilled? Well, conditions need to be met in order for it to be 100% fulfilled, okay? But if we're just talking about conditional statements, it's just a statement, right? Those conditions haven't been met. They're just stating a condition. So keep that in mind, okay? Some common things to answer with these conditional statements or conditionality would be things like will it, can it, may it, possibly, should, would, could it, able to, hopefully, maybe. You see, all of these express uncertainty. They express some sort of hypothetical situation or introduce some sort of hypothetical idea or a concept, right? It's a condition. They all introduce a condition. So just think of it that way, right? And this is just going to be a really quick introduction to like conditionality video. It's not going to be a long video, right? Common trigger words that trigger these conditional statements would be things like posible, right? Remember, we talked about the bull endings, the ble endings, right? Posible, puede, mahimo, kun, kung, right? Depending again. Basi, basin, same thing. Tingali, seguro, same thing. Kaha, kaiha, same thing. It's just dialectal difference, right? And then the lesser common knowns ones would be like lagmit and hayan, which they both mean things like hopefully this is this and this is going to happen, or hopefully that or this and that is going to happen, right? And then of course we have our two little subjunctive little things, right? Unta and puhon, which I will talk about those in a future video. But unta and puhon, they also fall under the lines of like conditionality because they do express uncertainty and hopefulness, but they're very special in a way that they're gonna get their own video. Anyway, just get yourself acquainted with those kind of words because these are common trigger words that will trigger a conditional statement. When someone uses these words and you hear them, you're gonna think, oh, okay, well, am I able to do it? Can I do it? May I do it? Is it possible that I can do it? So these things will just start running in your head. Will it? You know, for example, will you do me a favor? I don't know. Would I? Could I? Should I? May I do you a favor? Could I? Can I? I don't know. See, so it doesn't express 100% certainty because it's a condition. We don't know the answer, right? We're not 100% sure. So again, just conditionality just expresses that. And the more we will talk more with conditionality, the more I'm also going to introduce these two with the subjunctive kind of moods, right? The mood, I guess it exists. It just doesn't have like a direct little translation to Cebuano. But conditionality, yes, it does.